host, Jacob. And today we will be talking about everything you need to know in this Dallas Cowboys versus Detroit Lions game. This is going to be a great game and a game that every NFL team would want to watch. This Dallas team is screaming hot. This is the best offense in all of NFL and playing a Detroit team who has some concerns right now. They're struggling. They're not doing everything they need to be doing. They haven't had the offense and defense that they like. Defense hasn't been terrible, but it hasn't been great. A lot of spark is going into this game as the Cowboys' playoff hopes makes a big boost. Going into this game against the Lions, the Dallas Cowboys' playoff hopes are at 36% right now. It's still a long shot, but with the win would get the Dallas Cowboys back up to that 50% range. The Cowboys' biggest hope, though, is for the Philadelphia Eagles to drop. That's the only way they're probably going to get in the playoffs. I mean, the San Francisco 49ers are right ahead of them for that last playoff spot. They're 9-3. You don't want to make it in that way. The Philadelphia Eagles are 8-4. We can make it in that way a lot easier than having to make it in through the that way and make a top 4 seed, which would be awesome. Jalen Carter is injured for the Philadelphia Eagles, so that could help the Dallas Cowboys. He got surgery on both shoulders in that game against the Cowboys. A lot of news goes into George Pickens. He has been locked in. George Pickens is the number 1, number 2, or number 3 wide receiver in the NFL. I would put him at 2. He is awesome. You got JSN at number 1, of course. The Dallas Cowboys and George Pickens haven't been to an agreement this year so far. According to a lot of ESPN news, George Pickens has some red flags coming from the Steelers organization. They're talking a lot about red flags of him, and Steelers want him to be off the Cowboys because this Cowboys loaded team has been locked in. And if George Pickens reached free agency, it would not be good for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys fans wouldn't be Cowboys fans anymore if that were to happen. NFL standings right now, there are a few teams eliminated right now. You got the Tennessee Titans, the Las Vegas Raiders, New York Giants, New Orleans Saints, Arizona Cardinals. You got a few teams that are out of that race and hunt right now. But you got a lot of other contender teams. That's the only teams who are out right now. And it's week, 14, 13? That's not good. That means a lot of contending teams are trying to contend right now. I mean, it's going to be a hunt to get in that playoffs. And I don't know if the Cowboys can do it. Let's see our power rankings. It's power rankings, NFL power rankings. Cowboys on Tom Brady's power rankings is at 10. Cowboys are at 10. So the rankings are the Rams at number 1. I disagree with that. I wouldn't say the Rams at number 1, even though they are one of the best and hottest NFL teams. I would not put them at number 1. I actually made a stat sheet. They were on number 1 last week. I wouldn't put them at number 1 again, though. They are an awesome team with Matt Stafford. You got Sam Darnold, those interceptions last game for Seattle against the Rams just blew it. You got the Colts at 2 on here. I wouldn't say that. But it's all over whenever you come down to this game. The Dallas Cowboys either have to win to keep their playoffs hopes high or lose and their playoff hopes are gone. Cowboys have to win out the rest of the year. I mean, standing at 6-5-1, it's going to be tough to make the playoffs. There are a lot of contending teams. NFC playoff play. The NFC playoff picture is loaded right now. Cowboys would be lucky to get in with just 11 wins. I mean, it's going to be tough because it's going to be tough for the Cowboys to make the playoffs. If they can sneak in, they're ranked 9 right now on the bubble. They're the 9th best team in the NFC. They're playing Detroit. The team above them right now are the Lions. If they can win, they will be the 8th seed. And the 49ers, right above them at 9-4, have also a bye week. So the Cowboys could make up a game on the Niners and Lions with a win this week. Niners are 9-4. They're 7th. Packers are 8-3-1. I feel like it'd be a better route to have the Packers keep losing. Niners' current playoff percentage is 91%. Packers are 89. Seahawks 92. Bucks 83. Eagles 94. Rams 96 and Bears 77 as they top the NFC. On the other side, Patriots, they have a 99. They're 11-2. Broncos 99. They're 10-2. Jaguars 84. They're 8-4. Ravens 62. They're 6-6. Chargers are number 5 at 64. Colts number 6. They're 8-4 with a 72% chance, and Bills are 8-4 with an 88% chance to make the playoffs. On the bubble in the AFC, the Texans 7-5. Steelers, Chiefs follow behind. Although all you can say is the last team who's over 500 is the Panthers. They're 10th. And if the Cowboys lose this game, playoff hopes are over. StatCast, their current odds are 36. With a win, it'll go up to above 50, 51. If a loss, it will go down to 8%. So Dallas Cowboys playoff percentage will drop if they do not win. They have to win this week in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. And finding out that Amon-Ra St. Brown will play is kind of concerning. You do not want to have to play Amon-Ra St. Brown. You also have Jared Goff on the other side with Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs looking the best he's ever looked. It's just a tough team to beat. It's going to be hard if the Cowboys can sneak a win, though. But you also got George Pickens. You got CeeDee Lamb, and you got Dak Prescott playing his best ball he's ever played in his career. I mean, this team looks really good. The record doesn't show that, but this defense with Osa Odigizua, Kenny Clark, and it's just a loaded defense right now, especially after acquiring Quentin Williams. This team looks good. This Dallas Cowboys team is not scared to play anyone right now. If anything, they should be scared to play the Cowboys. There are 7 available playoff spots. No teams have clinched a playoff spot yet. No team. So there are chances. That the Cowboys can make the playoffs. The Bears stand 9. Rams have 9 wins. Seahawks have 9 wins. 49ers have 9 wins. And those are all the teams with 9 wins. If Cowboys can sneak in, get 12 wins, end off the year, I think they can actually only get 11 wins. But we'll see how it ends up being. I mean, if the Cowboys can sneak in, it would be great. Okay, let's go to Dallas Cowboys news. And let's read some of these articles and see if I think they are true or false. Dak Prescott revealed as favorite for NFL honor. He is every year. Let's see. Overall, though, the Cowboys look good. My projections for this game to be is 28-14 Dallas Cowboys. Comment down below what you guys think. I don't think the comments are actually on, but comment down below what you guys think if they are on. Okay. Let's play a quiz. The 100 scrimmage yard game quiz. Dallas Cowboys CeeDee Lamb has had a terrible year. Injuries, drops like crazy against the Eagles. After catching 7 passes for 112 yards and a touchdown against the Kansas City Chiefs on Thanksgiving for the surging Cowboys, Lamb had a warning for the rest of the NFL. This ain't the only game I'm about to do this in, CD said. I can promise you that. So, what do you want with that info? Keep talking. I'll see ya. That's my message. That's what CeeDee Lamb said on his good performance on Thanksgiving. Cowboys' next opportunity is to keep their postseason hopes alive, and it comes against a fellow playoff hopeful Detroit on Thursday Night Football. Cowboys have been playing Thursday Night Football. They've been playing Monday Night Football. They are playing Sunday Night Football. They've played it all this year. Okay, here we go. Number of games / teams with 100 yards most recent. Um, the most recent 100-yard game for every NFL team. You got Bijan Robinson on the Falcons, McCaffrey on the Niners, James Cook on the Bills, Derrick Henry on Baltimore and Tennessee. Tennessee hasn't had a 100-yard guy this year. Wow. That's crazy. I think I said everything I need to say. I mean, I don't really got anything else. Let's hope for a Cowboys win. I think they will ultimately win, but I think a trick play will happen. Amon-Ra St. Brown. But I really think this Lions team is going to want revenge. 2 years ago, this Cowboys team played the Lions. It was a great game. It's coming down to the fourth quarter until Cowboys eventually took the lead. So Cowboys kicked the ball off. Lions got it. They started to rack up some yards, and they got down all the way to the 1. Touchdown Lions. Okay? You got Lions head coach, which he is very known to do crazy calls. He goes for 2-point conversion. They're only losing by 1 point. He goes for the 2-point conversion. He fails, but whistle is called. Flag on the field on the Lions. So that was crazy flag on the call. So they're going for it again. 2-point conversion again when they can just kick a field goal. And then false start Dallas. It's a penalty, and they go back to where they were positioned before. So now Lions have another chance. This is their third opportunity. Really second, but third chance at this play. They go again, and it's the offensive lineman, someone on the Lions team. He catches the ball, but nope, they call another penalty. It was on the Lions. Dallas declined it. Or Dallas accepted it, sorry. And the game is over. Dallas Cowboys end up winning by 1 point. That 1 point changed the game. I think the Detroit Lions will come out of this game screaming hot. I think they'll take the lead. I think they'll be leading in the fourth quarter. 14-7, but 14-14, 14-7. I ultimately think Dallas will win. I mean, Dallas, if you haven't seen this team recently, you need to watch this Thursday Night Football game. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys have been playing their hearts out right now. They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Eagles the last four nights between a 4-night span. Cowboys beat both teams who made the Super Bowl last year, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. If the Philadelphia Eagles keep playing this, I mean, they're playing great. They're losing games. I mean, they're playing great, but they are so close in games. Their defense hasn't been stepping up. I mean, their offense A.J. Brown's been terrible. And I'm going to say that. A.J. Brown's been terrible. The last few games, he's been really stepping up, but in losses. That's not what you need. This Philadelphia Eagles team is capable to win Super Bowls. And they did. They did last year. But now it's the Dallas Cowboys' turn. I mean, the Cowboys look so much better. They look better. They look better on paper. I mean, the Cowboys, they're stacked. You have George Pickens. You got Kevontae Turpin. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got Ryan Flanoy. I mean, all those players have 100-yard games already this year. All those 4 players. And I could keep on naming more. You also got runners like Javonte Williams. What a awesome signing was Javonte Williams for the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully they keep him because he is a free agent after this year. Same with George Pickens. But, oh my, this Dallas Cowboys team is built to win. Dallas Cowboys free agents 2026. Okay? I looked at this earlier today and I was going, this is interesting. You got a 25-year-old running back, Javonte Williams, who is playing his best career year ever, by a long shot. And we haven't re-signed him. So he signed a 1-year, $3 million contract with the Cowboys, a $1 million signing bonus, which he's about to hit with like 40 rushing yards. This is his 4th year in the league. And this year he has 955 rushing yards. The year before, 513, then 774, then 204, then 903. And that's his first year was 903. Javonte Williams has stepped up. Kenny Clark has stepped up. Kenny Clark, the guy who we traded for Micah Parsons. We got Osa Odigizua. He's stepped up. You got Dante Fowler. You got George Pickens. Dak Prescott. You got Kevontae Turpin. You got Ryan Flanoy. He was a no-namer. He was getting cut before he went off in that game earlier this year. I mean, the Cowboys are built to win. They're meant to win, and I think they will win. The Dallas Cowboys are on one of the, if not the hottest team in the NFL. After the top 3 teams in the rankings, you got some teams with like 10 wins in a row. Patriots, and you got the Rams winning, and you got the Broncos winning, but I think this Dallas Cowboys team could beat the Broncos now. If there was a rematch, the Broncos-Cowboys, they already played this year. They got smoked. If there was a rematch now with this screaming hot Dallas Cowboys defense, I think the Cowboys would beat the Broncos. And I'm calling it right now. You also got teams like the Bears. The Bears started off 0-2. They're about to get to 10 wins. I mean, and Cowboys, they could beat them. They could beat the Bears. They lost to them, but they could beat the Bears 100%. So overall, this Dallas Cowboys team is built to win. They're meant to win, and they will win. It will be a tough game now that Amon-Ra St. Brown will play. But this Detroit Lions team, Detroit Lions stats. Let's see. I mean, they can't be much better than the Dallas Cowboys, and they're not. They're not. Jared Goff, 3,000 passing yards, okay? Well, when you go to Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, he has 3,261. So Dak leads that stat. Rushing yards, you got Jahmyr Gibbs. He is a better rusher. They have the better running back spot with Jahmyr Gibbs and Dave Montgomery. Their next after that is 46 rushing yards from Jared Goff. Those are the only 2 guys who are going to run for them. Jahmyr Gibbs and Dave Montgomery. unless they have a trick play that they're going to run with Kyle Allen. Next up, receiving yards, 1,142 from George Pickens. Receiving yards for the Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown with 884. Tackles, Zach Campbell, 117 for the Lions. Versus Kenneth Murray, 70 for the Dallas Cowboys. 2 interceptions from Donovan Wilson. 3 interceptions from Kirby Jones. Schedule for the Lions. They haven't really won the big games. They lost to Green Bay. They lost to Philadelphia. They lost to Minnesota. They lost to Kansas City, and they lost to Green Bay. So they got swept by Green Bay. And the only teams they beat were the 0-2 Chicago Bears at the time. The, 1-2 Baltimore at the time. The Cleveland Browns. And we're the Cleveland Browns. The Cincinnati Bengals. The Buccaneers when they started to slow down. The Washington Commanders. The New York Giants. They won in overtime. They haven't really won big games. But when you look at the Dallas Cowboys schedule, they've played some tough teams. Philadelphia lost first game of the year. And then they come back and beat New York 40-37 in overtime. I will say it was an overtime game. But the Cowboys defense was so bad at the time. They lost to Chicago, who went on that 10-game win streak. And they're still on it right now. Tied 8-3-1 Green Bay. They beat New York, which it's not a big thing. They lost to the over 500 Carolina. They lost to Denver. Lost to Arizona. I will say that was a tough game. But then, as of late, they've beat Las Vegas, Philadelphia, Kansas City. Now they're playing Detroit. If they can beat Detroit tonight, Cowboys will have a run with Minnesota, LA Chargers, the Commanders, and the New York Giants. If the Dallas Cowboys can win today, and I'm saying it, Cowboys are in the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys will be in the playoffs. They will win out the rest of the year. They're beating Minnesota. Los Angeles the Chargers are up and down. I mean, they're 8-4. They beat, they beat Kansas City, Las Vegas, Denver, Miami, Minnesota, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, and Las Vegas again. They haven't been playing good teams. And then when you look at the losses, they lost to New York, Washington, Colts, Jaguars. They got blown out 35-6 to the Jaguars. Justin Herbert only had 81 passing yards. 81. And he led that team in rushing yards with 21. And the receptionist was Allen with 53. I mean, they're up and down every week. They barely beat the Raiders, and then they're going to be playing Philadelphia, Kansas City, Dallas, Houston, Denver. I think the Chargers will be out of the playoffs. I think they will. They are 8-4, but they have a gauntlet coming up. Overall, it will be a great game to watch. I'm going to leave and exit the live stream so you guys can watch the game because it will be an awesome game. I'm going to watch the game also. And I hope you guys like this. Please leave a like if you haven't already. And let's go Cowboys. I mean, let's hope for a big win. I got my... This is my Micah Parsons one, but... I have to put the Parsons one in a drawer, though. I got my CeeDee Lamb one out right now, so I'm going to put that on in a second. Let's go Cowboys. Let's go W. I don't even know W. Hopefully the Cowboys can win. And I think they will. So thanks for joining in the live stream. If you have any questions, leave a comment on this live stream or any video, and I'll answer it if you have for any sports or anything. And thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Bye.